Have you ever wondered if a 2.4 tire will fit your bike? Well, welcome to Stack BMX Shop, where we tell you all the ins and outs and give you reviews about the latest and greatest BMX products on the planet. Today we're going to do an explain and review on the Sunday current tire. But before we tell you more about this, we also want to let you know that we're going to give away a bunch of free stuff, and we'll tell you a little bit more about it at the end. So make sure you subscribe to our channel and finish watching this video, and we'll tell you more details. We're also going to tell you a bunch of specs about this tire. We're going to tell you if it fits your bicycle, and we're going to tell you a bunch of different ways that you can kind of change this tire and make it a little bit fatter or thinner, or basically do what you want it to do. And then we're also going to tell you where you can buy this tire from. So yeah, let's get to it. So Sunday Bikes is a pretty popular brand, and they came out with this tire, which is one of our best-selling tires based on the price. It's really inexpensive to get onto this new tire and to kind of just try out different colors and try out a different style grip. So Sunday provided us with this Sunday current tire and a 2.4. So basically, you want to know what the numbers are, or what the dimensions are, and if you're not too familiar with BMX or anything like that, the first number right here on the side of the tire, you usually see like a 20x, and then a second number, like a number, then a point, and then maybe a few other numbers. But what that is actually telling you the size of it, kind of like a 2x4. It's it's supposed to be 2 inches by 4 inches. Which obviously, if you work framing and stuff like that, you obviously know that it's not that, it's a lot smaller. So, but this is the same principle, and it kind of tells you what it is. So the first number is going to be 20 inches, and that's from the top of this tire to the bottom of this tire. It's supposed to be 20 inches. That changes a lot based on the width of the tire, what size rim you use, a bunch of other factors. But that's kind of the general rule of thumb. Then the second number is the width of the tire. So if it's a 2.4, it's supposed to be 2.4 inches wide, and that's based off of a generic number. I would say about a 43 millimeter tire or millimeter rim, which this happens to be. So those are the kind of general rule of thumb, and that's kind of how you know what size tire to run. Like I said, this is a pretty generic tire. Sunday created this so that you can have a high PSI tire with also having a wide rim and stuff like that. So basically, what up guys, how's it going? Can you guys do me a favor and sign in on this right here? I'll be right with you guys. So yeah, there's a couple customers stop by, say what up. But yeah, so they made this tire to be a 100 PSI tire, and pretty much the PSI means pounds per square inch, and that's how much air you put into it. So the normal tires used to be 35 PSI to 60 PSI, maybe even 65 PSI. But with having a 100 PSI tire, that allows you to run a lot more air and to be able to basically jump a lot of stuff and not tear up your tire or pop your tube. So that definitely makes it pretty cool. Give me a second, let me turn that on. So yeah, so if you want to know what the quality tires are, the lower PSI tires like 35 PSI to 60 PSI are going to be a lower end tire. And what that means is that it doesn't have as many strands inside the rubber, and what it does is it actually makes your tire pop or rip a little bit easier than a higher PSI tire. When you run a higher PSI tire like 100 PSI, it has a lot more strands in there to kind of weave together and to hold your tire together a lot more. So if you're grinding, you're jumping, you're going to skate park tagging, on the coping and stuff like that, you're gonna want a 100 PSI tire. So definitely think about getting a Sunday, tire or something else. But yeah, this couple different things that make this tire kind of cool is that it's got a bunch of Neuro on it, and that Neuro adds a lot of grip to it. And the Neuro is basically the little pyramid design that's on here that creates a lot of texture, and it keeps the tire from slipping. So any of the dust or little dirt particles or anything like that, they land on the surface of the skate park and your tire runs over it, it allows that dust to fall inside these little cracks right here and allows the tire to actually grip and keep you guys from slipping. So that's very, very cool. This tire is a 2.4 and this rim is actually a 43 millimeter wide rim with a 2.4 tire on it. So generally speaking, this is a stock wheel, and this is the Sunday tires. So if you have a stock bike, this is what it's going to look like. It's going to be about this size, and the width is going to kind of change from different brands based on what style tire that they're making or whatever. The wider the rim is, it's going to actually make the tire a little bit wider. So it'll actually make your tire fatter than normal. So there's a couple other brands that make a 50 millimeter wide rim. You can check it out on our website at stackbmx.com. Scroll through the wheels and rims, and you can actually buy a different rim with the wider rim to make your tire fatter. So you want to know if a 2.4 tire fits on your bike. Well, generally speaking, bicycles about 5 years old or older tend to take a smaller tire. So the 2.4 won't fit in there because the frame is not as wide and the forks aren't as wide. So back then, they used to make 2.25 tires and like 2.35 tires. So they really didn't have any 2.4 tires. So they didn't make the frame wide enough for any of the 2.5 tires. So if you have an older bike like that, I would suggest grabbing one of the 2.25 tires from Sunday Current. From Sunday or from our actual website. But yes, and then if you have an even older bike, which is like a race bike or something like that, it probably had like a 175 inch tire. So those tires, you're probably going to get stuck with running a 175 inch tire and so on. But if you have a bike that's 5 years or newer, then most likely you can run a 2.4 tire. Most of them have really big, a lot more clearance than they used to have. This is a 2018 bicycle, and this is a stock fork on it. If you notice, there's a lot of room in there, and it basically allows a lot of clearance, so you can pretty much run this tire or a fatter rim or even a bigger tire. So if you have a newer bike, it'll totally be perfect. There's a couple other brands. They've made tires in the past that we noticed. Some of them are labeled a little weird or anything like that, but they might say a different size. Something like the Demolition Momentum tire, that one comes in at 2.35, but it actually is like a 2.4 tire, so it's a lot bigger than normal. So keep that in mind when you're buying different tires and stuff like that. But for the most part, Sunday is pretty spot on with the 2.4 tire, and basically it is just a good all-around tire. This tire is actually all-purpose tire, so you can ride this tire in the dirt, the skate park, or ride street with it. The thing is that it's got the chevron pattern on it, so if you roll through like water or anything like that, it'll push it away, and it'll still allow your tire to grip really, really well onto the surface of the ground. Yeah, Sunday, a couple little features that they have is they have this pretty cool hot patch right here, so you can see that it's a Sunday tire, and yeah, basically it's just the all-purpose tire. If you're looking for a super sick tire, then check these out. They are now available in a bunch of new colors. They're available in black, blue, brown, green, orange, white, and purple. So those just dropped. You can see them on our website, so check them out. Pick some of those tires up, support your local BMX shop, support Stack BMX, and buy a set of these current tires. They're pretty dope. They're the gateway to buying some other tires or trying some new colors on your bike. So yeah, thank you very much for checking out this tire. And we also told you that we're gonna do a contest on here. So the way you win on here is basically subscribe to our channel. You leave a comment below. Tell us what you like about the video, what you don't like about the video. Let us know anything that you think that could help us out with the video, anything that's on your mind, and let us know, because we watch it, we check it out, and then you guys help us out by doing that, because we review it and then we try to incorporate that into our videos. So do that. Also, we want you to share this video, and we want you to turn on your notification bells, because every time we drop a new video, it sends you a notice, and then you can see that we dropped a new video, and that gives you another chance to enter the contest. So basically, by commenting is how we're going to actually pick the winner. So we're going to scroll down through all our videos and randomly select one of the videos, go through the comments, randomly select one, see if we, if you're intelligent, you say something that helps the BMX community, and just tell us a little bit about what you're trying to do, or what we're doing. And if we like your comment, we're going to give you away a free parts package from all the brands that we carry here. When we hit 1,000 subscribers, and when we hit 5,000 subscribers, we're going to give away a free bicycle retailed at $300 with free shipping straight to you. But yeah, this is Sunday Current Tire. Thanks for checking out our explain and review. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for all your input. We'll be back tomorrow, and have a good day.